Please rise for the procession of the class of 2023.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. We, the class of 2023 of Lee's Summit High School, gather on this much anticipated occasion to recognize our achievements and to celebrate our transition to a new chapter in our lives. This evening's exercises are the conclusion of a lengthy journey we have traveled together, and the launching point of many more roads ahead we have to travel. We thank you for joining us in our reflection and celebration today. This ceremony honors each graduate and pays tribute to personal initiative, all while honoring the community of Lee's Summit. We graduates are the beneficiaries of a network of educators, students, parents, and community. You have come to honor us. In turn, we acknowledge you.
Hello, my name is Santosh Hanamantaya, and I'm the president of the class of 2023. Board of Education, administrators, faculty, parents, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I welcome you to the Lee's Summit High School's commencement exercises. We, the class of 2023, consider it special that you are joining us for this significant occasion, for this is a ceremony honoring our achievements. We want to recognize you for the time and personal concern that you have invested in us. We all know that our greatest teachers are without the question the family members who care for us as we grow into adulthood. Would all parents, step-parents, guardians, and grandparents of the students of the class of 2023 please stand and be recognized? If at times we neglected to say this, we do so now publicly. Thank you for your contributions in our lives.
Let's give a big round of applause to both Charlie and Santush. Good afternoon, Lee Summit High School, OG or Tiger High. I'm Dr. David Buck. I'm superintendent of Lee Summit R7 School District, and I have the pleasure of welcoming you to these graduation ceremonies. We gather here today to recognize and celebrate the hard work and dedication that led to this moment for these young men and women behind me. Graduation. In a few moments, we'll hear from more of their student body and staff about all the amazing things they have accomplished. They will give words of wisdom as these young adults move forward to their next steps. I look forward to their words. I look forward to what this class, the class of 2023, will do in the decades ahead. But before we proceed, I have the great pleasure of welcoming you and introducing a few folks. So with that in mind, I'm first going to introduce the Board of Education, which are on both sides of me. When I call their name, I'm going to have them stand. Board President Roderick Sparks, Vice President Jennifer Foley, board members Ryan Murdoch, Heather Eslick, Regina Garrett, and Dr. Camille Johnson. Thank you for your service, and we are here to celebrate kids amongst the policies that you guys have passed. While today's ceremony is a recognition of accomplishments, and Santush mentioned some folks that we had them stand, we know that it's not just parents that helped raise these folks. This whole stadium is full of people who helped raise them. And I say job well done, and thank you. But I want to recognize some other folks as well. I want to recognize the educators, both past and present, school personnel. Would you please stand and be recognized? These amazing individuals give of their time and talent each and every day, and we as a society are better because of their heart and dedication, so thank you. It's also essential that we recognize those who go above and beyond in service to others. Many in this stadium are there when we are at our greatest need, at our most vulnerable, who help us recover, who help us thrive. As Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers, and you are those helpers. And if you have or continue to serve our country in the following ways, please stand. Armed forces, police, fire, EMS, healthcare worker, counselor, nonprofit, or social services, please stand to be recognized. We thank you for your dedication to our country and to our community. We are able to assemble here today thanks to your service. Lastly, we would also like to recognize any member of the class of 2023 that is committed to a branch of the armed forces or intends to become a first responder, healthcare worker, or teacher. Those in the class of 23, that's their path, please stand and be recognized. We all thank you in advance for your service to our country and our community. Class of 2023, as you leave here today, your futures will unfold. Many of you are joining the workforce, waiting for your deployment date, or entering higher education. For your accomplishments, I do applaud you for your next step in one of the 3 E's, employed, enrolled, or enlisted. I'm rooting for you. However, my advice for you today is to be present for this moment. Be proud of your accomplishments, celebrate with your classmates and loved ones, and be sure to give thanks to those that matter. So my sincerest congratulations to the class of 2023. I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Scott Franscato.
Hi, my name is Scott Francis Cato, and I am the Vice President of the Class of 2023. On behalf of the Class of 2023, I am proud to present the Senior Gift. Funds raised by our class will be used to install more water bottle filling stations and to provide a statuary memorial honoring the life of LSHS teacher Rachel Stone. This gift, presented by the Class of 2023, will be a welcome and special addition at Lee Summit High School.
Hi, my name is Samantha Wynn, and I am the Student Body Treasurer for the graduating class of 2023. Lee Summit High School faculty members have chosen an outstanding senior to address the graduating class of 2023. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Addison Baker, who will present this year's commencement address.
When I was 12 years old, I had the opportunity to give the 6th grade equivalent of this speech at my elementary school graduation. If I could give that speech in my IB English class, I am positive that Miss Allison would say that it lacks substance. Although I remember it fondly, the speech was primarily focused on me pretending to be a gummy bear on the playground and the good times I had in specials. Safe to say, we did not have a lot going on back then. Then we grew up, and I found myself here at Lee Summit High School. Like many of you, nothing could have prepared me for the amount of substance we would take on in these last 4 years. I'm sure each of you can remember exactly where you were when our freshman spring break was extended for what initially felt like indefinitely. I'm sure you know where you were each time you heard some heartbreaking news. I am sure you know where you were when you saw your first fight or thought you might be sending your last text to your parents. And I am positive you remember where you were when you got snowed on walking to class for the first time. There may have been times that you thought we would never make it to this moment for one reason or another, or that things may never be normal again. Maybe they aren't normal yet, but here we are. We finally made it. Though each of us took our own path to get here with our own individual challenges, the class of 2023 has faced scores of unprecedented uncertainties. From COVID shutdowns and quarantines to evidently unending construction, we have been enveloped by an ever-changing world. We've missed some opportunities that were available to those that came before us, faced hurdles to help blaze a path for those that came after us, and suffered great losses in our community. But you mastered the problems you faced, persisted through the difficulties, and success has followed, as evidenced by the fact that you are standing here today. Each of the challenges we have faced as individuals or as members of this prestigious group has served to carve away at the parts of us that weren't needed and reshaped the parts of us that were, leading us to become the amazing people standing here. Our time in online schooling taught us both self-management and reliance on others. The pandemic showed us how to be supportive members of our community. Our time apart taught us to reach out to those who may need it. The losses we faced taught us how small acts of kindness can have rippling effects. And conflict within our school taught us to empathize with those whose lives and struggles are different from our own. Most importantly, through the construction, we learned an umbrella is always a good investment. If I could say something to the 12-year-old that gave that speech in 6th grade, I would tell myself to prepare for a hard road ahead. It is hard to say if our class is yet to face a normal year of high school, but each one has certainly been chock full of substance. As we celebrate our graduation today, let us express gratitude for our lessons of the past and move forward with confidence and hope. Congratulations to each and every one of my fellow graduates. Together, let's keep learning and keep living a life full of substance.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2023. I am Dr. Carrie Harrison, and I am proud to serve as the principal of Lee Summit High School. I'm also delighted to take a few moments to share with you the academic excellence that this class of 2023 is going to leave behind and has demonstrated along their way. So let's take a couple of moments to review the accomplishments of this group. Honoring the Lee Summit High School commitment to rigorous study, 401 of these students that sit in front of you, that's 90% of this class, took at least one weighted course during their time at Lee Summit High School. Not only did they engage in difficult coursework, they excelled. 97 of these students, or over 22% of the class, finished their high school career with a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or higher. "27 seniors chose to pursue dual enrollment through the early college program in partnership with Metropolitan Community College Longview campus. These students earned a combined 312 college credit hours through the ECP that will be applied to their college degrees. Today, we also celebrate 11 members of this class who earned recognition as Bright Flight Scholars. These are the students who scored in the 95th percentile or higher within the state of Missouri on the ACT College Readiness Exam. Your future plans are also exciting. From your exit survey, class of 2023, you reported the following. 75% of you are heading to college or some type of post-secondary education. Some of you are heading immediately to work, while 5 of you plan to serve your country in the armed services, as we recognized earlier. I'm excited to see where the future takes this class. I would also like to take a moment now to turn to those students who have embarked on some of our most rigorous coursework. Just a second. We have 10 students who have met the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Career-Related Program. These students have completed work for at least 3 IB courses and have completed at least 2 approved career-related courses. During the last 2 years, they have documented progress in learning a second language and have met the IB requirements for career-related service and research. Would the following students and their parents please stand to be recognized? Hafsa Ahmed, Sophia Buck, Dylan Dean, Sophia Lynn, Kaylee Mancha Cabrera, Jacob Shipman, Lalise Smiley, Devaney Thorpe, Lisbeth Vargas Jimenez, and Caitlin Williams. Congratulations to our IB Career-Related Program students from the class of 2023. This year, 10 students chose to pursue the rigorous and prestigious International Baccalaureate Diploma. Each of these students has completed assessments for at least 7 IB courses and has demonstrated personal growth in global awareness, research, creativity, physical fitness, and service. This path through Lee Summit High School provides academic rigor, encourages well-roundedness, and requires exceptional commitment and perseverance. As I call your name, would our IB diploma candidates please stand? Parents of these diploma candidates, as your student's name is called, would you also stand and share in this unique achievement? Delaney Barnett, Ethan Shaw, Gracelyn Crow, Angelina Hodis, Evelyn Lopez, Samantha Wynn, Elijah Rowland, Charlie Scruggs, Wade Seiler, and Dylan Seitz. Well done, students and parents. Next, in partnership with Metropolitan Community College Longview, LSR 7 students are able to participate in a number of dual credit course offerings, earning both high school and college credit through the innovation track. We have, Lee Summit High School is proud to recognize 5 members of our class who have also joined in their commitment to the Missouri Innovation Campus. And these students have spent the last 2 years of high school earning both their high school diploma and an associate's degree in a high-demand career field. They are on track to earn a Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Central Missouri in May of 2025. As I call your name, would each MIC participant please stand? And parents, you are also invited to stand. First, Michaela Stocky. Naomi Boning. Isaiah Hamilton. Aiden Neal. Emma Nelson. Congratulations, students, upon your outstanding achievements. At this point, we pause to recognize those seniors who finished in the top 5% of this class. To gain entrance into the top 5%, required a minimum grade point average of 4.4465. Understanding what it took to earn this standing within a class of this size, it is with great admiration that I introduce these students. Seniors, as your name is called, please stand where you are, along with your parents, to be recognized. This time, members of the audience, if you would please hold your applause until all the students have been introduced. Number 22, Naomi Boning. Number 21, Kalia Woods. Number 20 is Nick Lieberman. Number 19, Maya Binder. Number 18 is Brianna Kreitz. Number 17 is Wade Seiler. Number 16 is Anna Lattman. Number 15 is Dylan Dean. Number 14 is Anthony Tran. Number 13 is Ethan Fleming. Number 12 is Dylon Newell. Number 11 is Angelina Hodes. Number 10 is Hafsa Ahmed. Number 9 is Hannah Tai. Number 8 is Aiden Sukaromaya. Number 7 is Charlie Scruggs. Number 6 is Elijah Rowland. Number 5 is Connor Gibbs. Before we recognize the next 4 students, who together comprise the top 1% of the class of 2023, let's first honor through a round of applause these students and parents who stand before us. Students in the top 1%, when your name is called, please move to the front of the stage. Parents of these students, would you please stand and remain standing? Audience, once again, please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. At number 4, with a GPA of 4.5667, is Jake Cumberland. That'll work. Number 3, with a GPA of 4.5683, is Samantha Wynn. Number 2, class salutatorian, with a GPA of 4.5846, is Ethan Shaw. And Ethan is unable to be here this evening, but we will commemorate Ethan's achievement by awarding him the salutatorian medal. And finally, valedictorian of the class of 2023, with a GPA of 4.5867, is Delaney Barnett. Delaney. Dr. Brett Potts, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, is presenting the medallion to Delaney. How about a grand round of applause for these students? At this time, I'd like to invite Delaney Barnett to the podium.
Fellow students, faculty members, parents, and other guests, I realize that many of you didn't expect it to be me up here giving this speech today. But it is an honor to stand here before you as the valedictorian of the class of 2023. To begin, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the family members, administrators, teachers, and other staff that got us to this day where we celebrate entering the next chapter of our lives. Now, I know many of you have heard speeches like these where the valedictorian expresses regret about the time and effort spent to achieve this honor. But I disagree with that narrative. Freshman year, when the competitor in me saw my class rank was number 2, I realized 2 things. 1, I had a new rival, and 2, I had a chance to win. Since that day, I've never looked back, and the experiences I endured along the way have shaped who I am today. Since I started attending Lee Summit High School, I have challenged myself to adopt new perspectives by engaging in classes with unique environments. These classes helped me better understand myself. I learned a lot from my teachers throughout these rigorous courses, but I learned more from my own life experiences. Throughout the course of high school, we are all on a journey of self-realization and understanding. We are paving our own way to the future we hope to have, and on this journey, we are learning vital life lessons. For my whole life, I thought I was in the shadow of my older brother. He is the perfect child, Division I athlete on a full ride with straight A's, and for a long time, I thought that I would never live up to the standards that he set. I thought that I would never be as good as him, and I would always be seen as his little sister instead of my own person. It wasn't until this year that I learned an important lesson. Don't be content with staying in the shadows. Find your own light and be your own person, regardless of what others think of you. Because when you stay in the shadows, you will only continue to wonder what your true potential could have been. The second experience, and arguably the most important lesson, was finding my support system. My parents, siblings, teachers, and friends are all a part of my journey. Lee Summit High School is my 3rd high school, and for those of you who don't know me very well, I'm not the most social person. So the transitions were never easy, but I always had my support system in my corner, pushing me towards excellence when I wanted to quit. With the help of those people, I found my way and I kept my circle close. This is especially important because of the mental health concerns of our generation. Even the most introverted need to feel loved and appreciated. So fellow graduates, my second piece of advice as we embark on this next chapter in our lives is to find your circle. Regardless of the path you choose to take, find the people who are going to be there for you, encourage you, call you out when you're wrong, and love you. My favorite country artist, Zach Bryan, says it best. Find someone who grows flowers in the darkest parts of you. This idea is so important because without that circle, individual meaning can be lost. So go join clubs, talk to new people, and make new friends. But don't forget the people that got you to where you are today. They will always be a part of the first chapter in your story. So let's appreciate them as we take this next step into our futures.
To the class of 2023, all of us gathered with you today are so excited to celebrate your accomplishments. On a journey spanning 13 or more years, you have grown, developed, struggled, achieved, excelled, failed, and thrived. In fact, you've likely done all of that even in the last 9 months. And while your journey is likely not what your parents foresaw for you so many years ago, we are here today and you made it. I think it's only fitting to take a moment to acknowledge those Tiger teachers and staff who helped you along the way. How about another round of applause for the fine educators who cheered you on? And finally today, as we prepare to confer each of our graduates in just a few short minutes, I would like to take a moment to honor those we have lost along the way. Please join me in a moment of silence for those students and staff we recognize in memoriam. Thank you. Members of the Board of Education, members of the audience, each of these students sitting before you has fulfilled all requirements as set forth by Missouri's Department of Education, as well as the Lee's Summit R7 Board of Education. And at this time, they are eligible to receive their diplomas. The granting of the diploma is the time to allow each graduate to shine, to help us know how to properly recognize and show genuine appreciation to each and every one of our graduates. I call David Gutierrez and Kalia Woods to the podium.
On behalf of all seniors in Lee's Summit High School's class of 2023, please allow us to say thank you once again for attending our ceremony. Truly, we are honored that you chose to share this special event with us. We have all waited a long time for this day. We recognize that you, as our guests, have supported us and anxiously awaited this moment as well.
In order that all graduates might receive the recognition that they have anticipated, we invite you to celebrate your graduates' achievements without detracting from any other graduate's affirmation. Each of us have earned this opportunity to savor our accomplishment and allow our guests to commemorate this occasion with us.
Is this a bad spot? Should she be on the? She's collecting name cards. That's fine. It'll just be kind of like given and taken. Delaney Marie Barnett.
Kalia Woods.
Jacob Shipman.
Samantha Julia Wynn.
Andrew David Kazemi.
Charlie Jill Scruggs.
Scott Anthony Franciscato.
Elijah Matthew Rowland.
Kasai Hijaz.
Nicholas Alexander Girding.
Jeff Renetsky.
Bryce Charles Williams.
Nathan Andrew Fletcher.
Osahenrumwen Victory Obevwin.
Grant Michael Wasco.
Logan Robert Moss.
Cameron Levi Welton.
Colton James Gamble.
Bennett Michael Ripplinger.
Owen Bloomhorst.
Sam Bundren.
Victoria C.A. Mez.
Jackson Young.
Santosh Hanumantaya.
Austin Joseph Bidwell.
Addison Kate Baker.
Chloe Isabel Wilms.
David Aiden Lee Gutierrez.
Marguerite Amanda Tyree.
Emma Elaine Houseworth.
Emily Ann Pace.
Addison Elizabeth Zeiler.
Avery Sartain.
Jude Jeanette Jordan.
Malan Marie Strong.
Mary Jane Morgan.
Devaney Carol Ann Thorpe.
Elizabeth Grace Webker.
Ellie Danielle Hanks.
Elsa Louise Thompson.
Abigail Ann Oldham.
Caitlin Elizabeth Bradshaw.
Kaylee Elise Maddox.
Emma Grace Jors.
Renaya Descharrier McNeil Willingham.
Dylan Alley Dean.
Nam Huang Fan.
Jasmine Lillian Myers.
Seth Michael Peterson.
Madison K. Bellamy.
Devin James Andrews.
Carson Scott Brooks.
Malachi Jeremiah Shaw.
Jaden Davidson.
Ava Grace Kenzer.
Jordan Christine Stout.
Eliza Janie Ruth Bake.
Trinity Jacoby.
Ella Margaret Catherine Lukey.
Zoe Watts.
Tyler Vincent Baird.
Cameron Riley Mitz.
Cassidy Mariah Simone Parker.
Luke Fisher.
Ayana Freeman Vasquez.
Devin Ellman.
Olivia Grace Roth.
Josh Christian Hecker.
Madison Sue Sanders.
Connor Michael Dugan.
Samuel Lindsay.
Bailey Morgan Jarslick.
Elijah John King.
Jaden Lynn McMahon.
Lillian Rachel Taylor.
Katie Casper.
Ringel? The last name Ringel? Okay, I won't read that one. I will not. Noah Ringold.
Landon Dean Barnett.
Amy Lynn Swearingen.
Jonathan Bellamlick. Alan Doan.
Matthew Bunhart.
Jordan Anthony Wood.
Cal Michael Pakulski.
Christian Andrew Joe DiPeralta.
Braden Sullivan.
Destiny Jewel Perry.
Wade Brian Seiler.
Willow McMickle.
Alexander Carson Abbott.
Lexi Hill.
Nathan Scott Calloway.
Caleb Christopher Campbell.
Keaton Dale Chapman.
Quentin Matthew Brown.
Ava Carleen Canellis.
Damian Kimball.
Santino Javon Avitia.
Matthew Brackett.
Christian Chansey.
Anaya Marie Howard Phillips.
Malachi Lydell Mitchell.
Kiara Renee Hatfield.
Justice May Williams.
Carly Ann Smith.
Alexander Lynch.
Annie Glasgow.
Dakota McIninch.
Siramati Jagana.
Douglas Bennett.
Radia Zabihullah.
Peyton Uresti.
David Alexei Wang.
James Terrence McGovern.
Audrey Lynn Mitchell.
Blake Alderson.
Tanea Harper.
Emin Akhbagbevich.
Taylor Renee Webb.
Catherine Olivia Higgins.
Manhattan Charlie Johnston.
Eric Potts.
Jordan Donier Mallory.
Trenton James Stevenson.
Kelsey Marie Isley.
Corbin Leroy Martin.
Aiden Fate Beard.
Mahala Stevens.
Zachary Nathaniel Coplin.
Aubrey Quinn Cooney.
Mason James Hockett.
Hafsfa Ahmed.
Trista Tacey McCoy Brooks.
Scarlett Maggard.
Tori Marie Hicks.
Sydney Meredith Lutz.
Caitlin Williams.
Carmelita Carrillo.
Madison Grace Hankel.
Lisbeth Vargas Jimenez.
Chloe Nicole Mays.
Brianna Kreitz.
Delaney Suzanne Clark.
Kaylee Mancha Cabrera.
Maya Kieran Binder.
Skylar Pryor.
Karina Faye Sisk.
Naomi Nora Boning.
Layla Therese Moore.
Grant Matthew Decker.
Kanan Clevenger.
Pryor James Godfrey.
Logan Christopher McCauley.
Hayden James Odell.
Mia Raquel Zaragoza.
Joshua Richard Odell.
Allie Lynn Fisher.
Kara Bindi.
Sophia Yvonne Eyre.
Kara Lynn Nicole O'Donohue.
Sophia Shichen Lin.
Tyler McPeak.
Kirsten Elise Crowley.
Bennett Helbling.
Emily Bartlett.
Thomas Charles Kerr.
Morgan Hayes.
Jonah William Gifford.
Allie Mefford.
Luke Brennan O'Connor.
Jada Christine Rolls.
Preston Dennis Banks.
McKinley Miles.
Andrew Haynes.
Madison Gomez.
Zachary Lillis.
Cale Alexander McKay.
William Edward Lewis.
Samuel James Dawson.
Isaiah Valey.
Clayton Charles.
Alexander Maxime Livingston.
Braden Jacob Duffy.
Carter Joseph Bame.
Noah James Itkanen.
Jake Cumberland.
Matthew Edward Urban Shaw.
William Eckert.
Emily McNicholas.
Carter Thomas Wainwright.
Alexis Mobley.
Peyton Joseph Blackshear.
Lucas James Flaxenberg.
Nolan Ryan Strickland.
Paula Zilinska.
William Wise.
Kea Drew Vendelin.
Andrew Mason Lewick.
Samantha Young.
Grace Lichtai.
Dimitri Andrew Fleming.
Josue Samuel Cruz.
Spencer William Busoni.
Matthew Sword.
Jay Johnson.
Michaela Jane Smith.
Bryson D. Elliott.
Isaiah Hamilton.
Tasnim Elaloui Amelal.
Tyler John Ruth.
Jordan Gross.
Kelly Lee Gardner.
Hannah Ty.
Sammy Grist.
Harrison Rock Feeney.
Samantha Turnage.
Victoria Horgan.
Jaden Edward James Carter.
Haley Hool.
Javon L. Pryor.
Kiana Mackenzie Phillips.
Austin Noah Rasnick.
Kaylee Savannah Garcia.
Connor Brennan Gibbs.
Alessia Poletti.
Ethan Howard Metner.
Mona Yapskul.
Caden Phillip Rule.
Bella Wilson.
Lauren Taylor Berry.
Natalie Renee Vospet.
Jackson Keller Hughes.
Easton Reed.
Carson Ruling.
Libby Rebecca Kump.
Aiden Sukaromia.
Alex Christopher Hampton.
Ethan Grant Connard.
Ryan Pelzer.
Mars Boy.
Thomas Scott Kelsey.
Esther Grace Sprouse.
Nicholas Paul Goodale.
Lamaya Tylen Monique Sims.
Knox Ward Wathen.
Anthony Bao Han Tran.
Lily Anne-Marie Groom.
Kenji Lau De Leon.
Delvin Wynn.
India Marie King.
Colin James Shinaki.
Jackson Thomas Shaw.
Cohen Huey Thompson.
Dion Jackson.
Michaela Ariana Mason.
Diego Anthony Solis.
Kylie Nicole Woodruff.
Craig Maurice Schaefer Jr.
Riley Alyn Weeks.
Tyler Dean Logan.
Amelia Lynn Miller.
Lindsay Grace Hager.
McKenna Lynn Meir.
Brianna Lee Knaps.
Baylor Fromme.
Leah Danielle Hill.
Luke Baldwin.
Trinity Paige Cambron.
Dylon Javen Newell.
Gracelyn E. Korn.
Dylan Seitz.
Lalise Michelle Smiley.
Bailey Marie Hine.
Alex Thomas.
Kylie Jane Smead.
Nayeli Anaya Perez.
Carter Kane Von Fange.
Dakota Lee Decker.
Lane Williams.
Tristan Dean Petoris.
Zane Elliott Alexander.
Ethan Fleming.
Ashlyn Page Bellamy.
Jesse Thompson.
Mary Catherine Moritz.
Matthew Thomas Marshalik.
Abigail Alejandra Arellano.
Aiden Neal.
Megan Martz.
Kai Garrett Leahy.
Brooklyn Mackenzie Doctor.
Noah Miller.
Josephine Ann Gutierrez.
Mikhail Ostatki.
Nicholas Lieberman.
Kinan Alauni.
Anna Latman.
Jessica Denise Porter.
Jackson David Lonkowski.
Michael Vasquez.
Simon Gempler.
Tyler Hatton Keir.
Cole McFeeters.
Shannon Nicole Stout.
Patch Allerman.
Caden Allen Wright.
Quinn Martin.
Maya Chamutai Bowen.
Micaiah Gabrielle Clayton.
Liberty Grace Gentry.
Sophia Marie Kerr.
Savannah Ann Hoy.
Michael Abram DiAgostino.
Campbell David Micah Good.
Aiden Christopher Kavinsky.
Sabra Jane Jones.
Logan Michael Masters.
Terry Stringer.
Patrick Yoakley.
Damian Reed.
Drew Brady Simpson.
Lauren Sol Kayenka.
Jaden Stotts.
Greer Petit.
Lydia Esther Francis.
Olivia Cifuentes.
Lucas Ballard.
Kale Christian Powers.
Brendan Colin Adams.
Ava Duckworth.
Maggie Emerson.
Elijah William Morris Sims.
Abigail May Mangiamelli.
Brady Willoughby.
McKenna Renee Doherty.
Ethan John Gruen.
Augusta David Sanson.
Adler Arietta.
Madeline May Schmidt.
Mary Rose Brooks.
Amber Rose Miller.
Ashton James Rada.
Ethan Hall.
Evelyn Lopez.
Emma Nelson.
Angelina Marie Hodes.
Sam Fielder.
Kelly Maya Johnson.
Hayden Michelle Foreman.
Jonathan Ian Crispin.
Ryder O'Neill.
Sophia Elizabeth Buck.
Mirna Viviana Chirino.
Summer Lynn Morrill.
Lauren Elizabeth Tripsies.
Kirsten Reese Nesmith.
Layla Zoe Bales.
Alex Matthew Lynn Davies.
Leonie Labatzan.
Nana Megralitza.
L. Lillard.
Sam Rojas Malpartida.
Piper Tegan Marie Given.
Catalina Vargas Ojeda Graham.
Leo Jackson.
Pauline Jata.
Jayana Celise Anderson.
Alexis Perez.
Shayarian Laquale Farley.
Diego Rosado.
Kaylin Hill Beard.
Nicholas Larnard.
Isaiah Hunter.
Daniel Kai Schreck.
Jaden Nwanyama.
Bailey Lysett.
Landon Paul Lewis.
Ava Jennings.
Elijah Marquise Martinez.
Laura Lou Bellflower.
Joshua Lee Manning.
Gracelyn Crow.
Jalen Tyrone Porter.
Jaden Ray King.
Daisy Collazo.
Victoria Isabel Vasallo.
Aaron Brianne Calhoun.
Danica Faith Ray Williams.
Sohaib Adnan Hamoud.
Anna Lynn Tomlinson.
Elizabeth Louise Brown.
Ethan Solonier.
Alyssa Dennis. Taiwan Sullivan.
Jade Amor Hawkins.
Luke Theodore Alexopoulos.
Diana Velasco Puente.
Alana Sue Green.
Carmen Velasquez Morte.
Xander William Hall.
Cruz Juarez Salazar.
Callie Williams.
Dayanara Villarreal.
Brooklyn Velicities. Cade Robert Blair. Audrey Marie Paxton. Jamarion Gassaway. Keyshawn Lee Winfield. James Gill. Therese Dean. Jada Marie Webb.
of 2023, let's move our tassels. 3, 2, 1.